Welcome, Warhawk Nation, to another exciting episode of our Coffee with Coach podcast. I'm your host, Coach Zerman, and I'm thrilled to be here today to celebrate our incredible community, school spirit, and outstanding teachers that make our school a great place to learn and call home. Today, we have the privilege to have Ariel join us and share some highlights that she has noticed within our school, community. Before we dive into all the fun stuff, Ariel, will you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I graduated from Iowa Scandinavia in 2020, and one of my favorite teachers was Miss Bunnell. And I live in Ogdensburg, and I work at the school as a janitor.
Okay, first off, thank you so much for what you do. I truly appreciate it. I see you throughout the building. You always have a smile. You always wave, and I see you interacting with the kids, and you're just doing a great job. I can definitely tell you have patience.
Yeah.
So that's super cool because we all have to have that. But going back, Iowa grad, I am as well, so we went through the gauntlet together. And Miss Bunnell, Terrell Bunnell, is also one of my favorite teachers, but I was terrified of her. She had a saying to all freshmen, "Don't bother me, otherwise teeth will fly and heads will roll," I believe was her favorite quote. And I absolutely did. I stayed away from her as long as I possibly could, and then I got into her classroom. And she made this dumb jock appreciate literature. So she's one of my favorites as well.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, she was great. So diving into the dynamics of the show, let's kick off some things, the shout-outs of our amazing community. So Ariel, what are some positive things you notice that happen within our community, or what makes you proud of basically small town USA?
I see that everyone comes together and everyone's so close. There's no judgment, and I came from Hartford, Wisconsin, and the bullying was really bad there, and I don't see it here. And if I do, I usually see teachers get right on it and stop it.
Yeah, definitely coming from a bigger school like Hartford, I'd imagine the numbers would be really tough. But I would agree with you. I feel like our staff is pretty in tune to when kids are going through a tough time. And it's not like kids are out of malice, targeting. Kids don't know. That's our job as adults to say, hey, no, this is how we as Warhawks interact with each other. I also see you do a great job being just positive with the kids, because they'll come up and ask you questions, and you're there with a smile and helping them out. And I just truly appreciate that. So
I appreciate them.
they are fun, no doubt about it. So let's turn our attention to some witness Warhawk greatness. Ariel, what are you seeing in our classrooms, our hallways, lunchrooms that exemplifies what we are as Warhawks?
Yeah, I see the kids be super polite and friendly, and they're really curious. They always come up to me and ask me what am I doing, or what is this I have in my hand, and I'm more than happy to tell them and show them what I do, and just makes me smile because they're just all curious.
I know. I think that is the cutest thing ever. You're there, you're doing your job, and like I said, you always have a smile on your face. And I just keep seeing these little kids come up next to you and grabbing this and oh, what's this do? And just being super curious, full transparency, definitely no filter at times, but that's kind of the beauty of it. So it's really neat to see. It kind of warms the heart because that's that curiosity. That's how you learn.
Yeah, no, they're amazing.
They're funny. They are so funny. Last but certainly not least, let's take a moment to recognize the incredible staff who go above and beyond to inspire, educate, and empower our students every single day. Ariel, who is a staff member that you just see crushing it every day, going above and beyond, and basically leading our Win Warhawk mentality?
My shout out would be towards Stacy. She's from the daycare. She's amazing. She's super friendly. She always has a smile on her face too. She's always saying funny things, and she made me feel super welcome when I came back to the school and stuff.
I really like hearing that too, because I know sometimes it's tough coming in, being new, and when a smiling face greets you and they make you feel part of the team, it's just an easier transition. And then now you emulate the same thing. Like I said, first time I saw you, it's a smile. You're interacting with kids. I mean, that's exactly what we want this place to be.
Yeah.
So thank you for bringing that energy. Thank you for joining me today. I know it was probably uncomfortable, some weirdo coming down into the lunchroom, hey, come on down for this podcast. So thank you for having the courage to hang out with me for a little bit.
Well, thank you for asking me to do this.
Of course. I truly appreciate you. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation to everyone who makes our school such a special place to learn and grow. Whether you're a community member, student, teacher, or staff member, your contributions are truly invaluable and deeply appreciated. Thank you for tuning in, and be sure to join us next time for more inspiring stories and our shout-outs from Warhawk community. Until then, give great effort, care deeply, and always win Warhawks.